Hello, everyone. It's Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, and Will Duckworth, lead strategist here at Narrowgate Trading, is recording this step-by-step video to help him more firmly grasp a strategy he is developing for identifying weekly tops and bottoms based on a belief that if this approach is successful in selecting Nadex weekly binary option contracts that ultimately lead to profitable outcomes, it should also work just as well applied to a swing trading style of buying and selling foreign currency pairs in a traditional Forex trading account. If the video proves to also be helpful to others, that would be great, though Will is electing to omit the specifics of his proprietary parameters and settings. So just exactly how much benefit others will be able to glean from the recording is somewhat uncertain. In any case, the first step is to note the trajectory of the overall directional flow of weekly price action, which can be tracked using the 4.5-day price range envelope at 2% deviation. Unfortunately, this measure was regrettably omitted from the chart you see pictured here. Nonetheless, the reason for this first step is because a possible or potential entry level is when price is exiting pullbacks to the contrarian band of the tan and beige 1.5-day price range envelope at 1.75% deviation with respect to the slope of the 4.5-day measure, as designated by the capital letter A on this chart. Step 2 is to note the slope, or lack thereof, of the tan and beige 1.5-day price range envelope at 1.75% deviation, and the indigo and purplish 16-hour price range envelope at 0.70% deviation. If they are trending in the same direction, which is an absolute necessity, and the slope of the 1.5-day envelope meets the minimum threshold level as indicated by the corresponding lower panel histogram, it is justifiable to enter a position as soon as price begins to exit a pullback to the contrarian side of the central baseline inside the red-banded 7-hour price range envelope at 0.50% deviation. This scenario is highlighted by a black dot and the capital letter B. However, should the 7-hour price flow ever begin trending in the opposite or contrarian direction to such a degree as to threaten a return to the entry level, it's time to begin seriously thinking about exiting that position. A third and final possible entry level is when the purplish 16-hour price range envelope at 0.70% deviation and the beige 1.5-day price range envelope at 1.75% deviation are headed in opposite directions. But the 7-hour price flow channel at 0.50% deviation forms a crest or trough, as appropriate, in proximity of the contrarian band of the 16-hour measure with respect to the slope of the daily measure. Instances of this occurrence are labeled with the capital letter C and highlighted in yellow. These setups are based on numerical price predictions view that by relying on something akin to the principles of flight dynamics, which use the laws of physics to explain how forces act on vessels to govern their performance, stability, and control, to ultimately determine their velocity and attitude with respect to time. A trader can know whether the price of a given asset is rising or falling, similar to how an aviator knows whether he or she is gaining or losing ground by monitoring key levels like local barometric pressure, ground and mean sea levels, and signals from vertical speed indicators, glide slopes, and the like. They also rely on NPP's incorporation of cycle theory, which holds that cyclical forces, both long and short, drive price movements, and can be used to anticipate turning points, not to mention Edgar Peters' fractal market hypothesis, which views financial markets as fractal in the sense that they follow cyclical and replicable patterns, ones consisting of fragmented shapes that break down into parts which then replicate the shape of the whole. The next couple of weeks should verify whether this cycles within cycles angle of attack is valid or not, at least in this particular context. And Duckworth plans to follow up this video with one that reports on the results. In the meantime, he wishes everyone the best of luck. And until next time, if indeed there actually is a next time, may the peace of God be with you. Bye for now.